Hi, I'm Catalina Lloyd with Paw Pals TV, and we are in Rockdale, Texas, and I'm here with my friend Dan Radliff, who is the director and president of Rockdale Paws, and also co-owner of the Rainbow Courts Motel, which is how we met.
Yes.
So we kind of sort of joined forces to clear the shelter at the City of Rockdale Animal Control Center. And we've been, I think November 5th, 6th, we filmed the first time. We've been working on processes and working on all kinds of stuff. And last week, tell us what happened.
Well, I want to add to what she said. We do this because of the need, but the other part is that we're dogaholics.
Yeah, I think we are.
We're admitted dogaholics. After we went live with the last segment, as well as we created a Facebook page, and we broadcasted to the extent that we could over all of our contacts. There were several people reaching out for rescues, and we rescued 3 dogs all yesterday. Made arrangements with the local veterinarian that's donating his time to treat the dogs, and so each one of these people came to the motel yesterday and met me, and then we went to the clinic and rescued the dogs. One was a golden lab, one was everybody wanted that lab. That lab was
from as far as
Kansas and
Ohio.
Ohio.
Kansas.
Yes.
I literally had a young woman that wanted to drive in from Wisconsin to get that dog.
Well, there was that one. There was the German Shepherd mixed sweet dog, all 3 girls, and then the third one was a Dachshund mix. And what I noticed was interesting. Since we filmed in November, of course we filmed in the worst situation at the shelter. Not that it's a bad shelter, but they're incarcerated, and they don't want to be there.
No, they don't.
But the moment we got into the vet and had them treated, within 24 hours, they...
Different personality.
It was like they know they had been saved.
And they were so grateful. I saw some of the pictures. I know that you sent me one of the pictures for the very first one, which is the little Dachshund, the little baby, whose name is... They haven't named it yet, because I called. I called and specifically asked. And I saw the picture of that little pup laying on his chest, and you could just tell that it must have felt like heaven to her. And
then the next 2, the 2 larger dogs, the Shepherd and the Lab, I met both of the rescue foster folks at the vet, and the dogs greeted them as though they had known them all their life.
Like, oh my God, thank God you're here. Wow.
They knew that they were being rescued. They knew that they had a forever home. Now we just need to replicate that process about 10 more times. And
so we actually filmed a very pixelated, from what I can see, some of it is works, and then some of them just you can't really see as clear, but you can see us. And so we went at about 3 o'clock. We filmed the rest of the dogs, and we found that there's 17 dogs. Of the 17, 9 were the original group of 15 that we filmed.
6 minus the 3 that we've found a home for yesterday.
Okay.
So out of the 17, 6 were the original dogs. The animal control officer couldn't say how many of the remaining would be picked up as part of the process of people just losing their dogs and having them rehomed, but it could be all, it could be none, it could be some.
Yeah. But what I do see is that this is working. We're working hard at trying to create a process that everybody can live with. But the most important part, and I mentioned this earlier, look, this is still a kill city until we can become a no-kill city with the help of Rockdale Paws and, of course, the partnership that we have with you, with Paw Pals TV, to here to support, to do whatever it takes to get the word out, through advertising and marketing and boosting, whatever it takes. But I want to make sure that everybody realizes this is still, until it's not, it's still a kill city. And so we've got 17 dogs that we have to prove, because of the way that we're working together, that we can change things, that we can save them, and that we can live in a community where we're all responsible for our animals so that they don't end up in a situation where they're put down because people don't know that they're there, or because you don't want them. I'd rather somebody call me and tell me or text me, I don't want this dog anymore, and then let us figure out how to fix it.
Today, in today's environment with the digital world that we live in, there's no excuse to not socialize this, because there's so many people, like those 3 ladies that came and got those dogs, that one drove as far as north of Dallas, all the way to
3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours to be here. So obviously, when we put them on Facebook, we put them on YouTube, we get them out. Hopefully, this is what I always feel like. I know that I'm going to be sitting on the other side of that camera in that animal or that pup or that whatever it is, the cat. It's going to touch me, and that's when you know it's the right one. Sure. I wish I would have known that through all my marriages, that's how it worked.
Maybe you would have stayed in that
I know, maybe so. So look, we've got some more work to do. Who do we need to get out now?
Well, the most urgent are the remaining 6 of the original 9.
One of them is heartworm positive.
One's heartworm positive, but I have another local vet that has given me the medication for the heartworm. So when the person adopts, it's not the kiss of death. It's just that they have to have a pill once a month. It's not that big.
And what was really incredible is that out of the 10 that you actually, because we had 15 and then 5 left. Only one out of 10 actually is heartworm positive.
So of the 6 of the original 9, only 1 is heartworm positive. That means the other 5 are not. The local veterinarian is going to take care of all the examinations, the treatments, the parvo vaccine, the rabies. They'll be all tested again. This is an easy process for somebody that wants a dog.
Good. Well, I've had, in the last couple of days, I've had 30,000 hits just on this story, just on my Paw Pals page. That's not outside. I mean, I was actually looking at trending, and there were 50, 60, 70,000 people talking at one time about the Rockdale pups. So it's working, Dan. It's working, and I know. And if it doesn't kill us, it's going to make us really good. It's going to make us really good at this, right?
Well, as I think about the remaining 6, there are 2 pit bull mix. There's a small dog, cute dog, kind of a, I don't know what the kind.
Like a terrier?
Kind of a little terrier with long white hair. There is a beagle mix with a little feet.
That beagle.
She wanted to come home with us today.
Is it a he or she?
She.
It's a she? I think it was.
Maybe it was a he.
Well, first we started as a she and we named it Ginger, and then we had to change the name to Red. And that's the pup that wanted so badly not to go back into the
crawled
cage.
up into our laps while we were filming,
and
was extremely comfortable there until it was time to go back into the cage.
Yeah.
And that's when the process got tough. And that was the hardest part for Kat and I, is to return those dogs to their cages.
Yeah. I don't want to do it. I'd rather somebody call us and say, we're interested, we're coming down. And as soon as that happens, you pick them up and you take them straight to the vet. Okay, they get everything done, and then they even stay the night if they have to. But I think that we've been very fortunate that for the most part they're fairly healthy, besides the typical deworming that we need to get done and some fleas.
Really, they're healthy dogs. And the good news is the local vet is volunteering his time, his facility. I get all of the medications. Paws pays for all the injections, and then they board them until the rescue can come pick them up.
You're awesome. I mean, I know that we started this really just in conversation, and we say this a lot of times too, is that we feel like God brought us together.
Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason, but right now we need your help to move the six of the pups that were originally the one that we filmed, except for that little baby that I first carried that I had to carry again. I want that pup, and I'm sure that
go back and get that one for ourselves.
I know, because it's whenever I see something so tiny in such a big, cold, and kind of damp place, and it just drives me nuts.
We clearly don't want to be there, so our goal is to get them out as quickly as we can.
So we're going to go ahead and post all the pictures again. We've got some kind of a pixelated 2 films. Hopefully this is not pixelated. I know that we're working on making our live segments. I think that it's a matter of a weak connection, either Wi-Fi or through data. And we're out in the middle of nowhere whenever we went to film. So we're working on that. But we're going to go ahead and make sure that all the pups are on our Facebook, on both of our Facebooks, and please, for the love of God, help us move these pups. Help us change how cities and municipalities look at going no-kill. And so far, they haven't thrown us out, so we're still in.
And Kat and I are not stopping with Rockdale. We're taking this across the state. So.
Yeah, we're not done. This is just the beginning. We have nothing else to do. Okay, nothing else to do except figuring out a way so that we can actually sleep well at night, because this is driving me nuts. Okay, I don't know if I can cover up any more gray.
We've got to find homes for these pups.
Yes, so please call Dan at the Rainbow Courts Motel with Rockdale PAWs.
Rockdale PAWs. And our number. Rockdale PAWs is an independent organization, but my wife and I are on the board, which you can reach us at the motel at 512-446-2361 extension 0.
Okay, let us know which dog you're interested in, what you want us to do, where you're at, and
we do special favors for those of you that want more than one.
Yes. Okay, so this week, my Paw Pals of the Week is you, Dan.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I don't know what that gets you, except for I get to come over a lot and spend time with you, right?
We just need these dogs rehomed. They're sweet dogs, they're healthy dogs, they just need a loving forever home.
So Dan Ratliff with Rockdale Paws and the Rainbow Courts Motel, you are our Paw Pals of the Week.
Thank you.
Please, dear Lord, just I pray that we can all keep it together, and that we can come up and that you don't get to the point where this is overwhelming.
That's right.
Because I've been there, and this is why I do this. So whatever we can do to support you. If people want to volunteer, they need a contact. If you're near the area and you want to volunteer, or you want to foster, or you just want to come out and help walk the dogs, or whatever it is, whatever you can do, we're not going to turn it down.
Yes, very soon Rockdale PAWs will have access to the shelter, and so we'll be looking for volunteers to help walk the dogs and socialize them and make their temporary home a little less uncomfortable.
Okay, so again, Catalina Lloyd reporting from the Rainbow Courts Motel with Dan Ratliff. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Let's keep at this.
No life.
There you go. This is it. Dogs are our lives.
That's right.
And I did enjoy the chaos a little while ago. I had so much fun watching this film.
I think we drove the animal control officer a bit crazy, but that's okay.
It's actually, it was kind of exciting.
It was more about the dogs than it was him.
Yeah, they actually had fun, and that's all I care about.
That's right.
So with PAW Pals TV, this is our weekly live Paw Report from the city of Rockdale. Remember, be a Paw Pal.